Hello everyone, welcome back. I am excited to continue this playthrough. We were last, we had just entered the hardware labs before, and let's take a quick look at our objectives. So we have two things. Well, I'm probably not going to do this yet until I find the psychotronics lab. I'm pretty sure I can poke around the map and find that. And then we've got accessing Dr. Calvino's workshop. And the reason we're doing that is because we had a message from ourselves, which was being streamed through something called the Looking Glass servers. So we're trying to find the person who invented the technology, their room, and we think that they could be able to restore this video file because Alex, surprisingly enough, stopped us from watching the entire thing. The last thing that we said, I need to be careful, was that we are not going to like what we hear next. So I'm excited to know what that is. Oh god. Here we go. They don't look as scary as the phantoms, so I'm not going to be too concerned, but I have to do sneak attacks. I assume. Okay. Fire is not so bad. However, I did take a little bit of damage from that explosion, which is not great. Okay. I really need the dismantle skill because I think we always seem to get spare parts from... Oh, so these are operators. I didn't even notice. Q-beam cells. It's probably some kind of ammo. I'm going to just keep an eye out. I did see another one over on the other side. We didn't take a lot of damage. I'm pretty happy about that. Now, is it going to be a combination of mimics and these things? Then it's going to be a little bit of a problem. Big Bang candy. I'll be taking that. So when I was going through my recording and editing, I noticed there's a lot of stuff that I missed. For example, the body that was at the bottom floor of the lobby, that was my assistant who was near the shuttle bay. And there was a bunch of other people. Elias was the guy whose gun I got. Oh yeah, I have a gun now. This should help. This should really help. This combined with the glue gun, I should be able to take on any of them. I'll take on the world. You're my only hope. Nikki Tanner to Hope Ellis. Hey, I sent Larson to the demo theater to see if he can sneak a bottle of Old Sardar. Old Sardar? Is it Sardar or is it Sardar? Like, is it like some weird version of Old Monk? Demo delay. Just a heads up that the RTAX propulsion system demo will have to be delayed. We're still working on a slight calibration issue in the machine shop, but it's nothing to worry about. Franklin good. Hope Ellis again. So this is Hope Ellis's desk. And if I'm not wrong, who is it? Dr. Calvino. Dr. Lorenzo Calvino is the person we're looking for. Actually, I'm curious. Will I be able to find? No, it's just files. So I need a security terminal to help see. Oh, there's a security over there. I think there'll be a security terminal there that'll help us find stuff as well. What is this? Can I interact with this? I need to remember that I have a scope. Nice and easy. Too far, too fast, too. And Johnson's term came to an end, paving the way for President Reagan. Even then, the space race was showing signs of faltering, the eager push from previous decades being dulled by the lack of advancement that space had seemed to promise. The Soviet Union had already suffered economic collapse through similar space focus. Many in Washington and the Pentagon found further spending on the space program unpopular, giving rise to a wave of politicians, many of whom had also successfully prevented US involvement in Vietnam, that focused on solving problems at home. Alright. It seems to be... Oh god. Oh no. That's somebody who is now unrecoverable. Are they going to smack into the... in that? Nope. Oh man. Wait, can I... I can zoom. Oh. That's cool. Okay, having a scope is pretty good for scouting ahead. And though, all right, that's space elevator. Early United States dominance of the first operational space elevator, the White Stork Tower, has allowed them to control almost all orbital activities and commerce. Now the rest of the world is playing catch up. The World Union of Space Industry has calculated that using the Stork facility to aid in construction of a second space elevator would result in construction costs that are 1/4 of the original. Understandably, US officials have balked at the idea of helping competitors build a cheaper platform that could give them a competitive advantage. Stock representatives maintain that the sizable investment risks for the original platform justify the protection of this economic space. In the meantime, WUSI has aggressively moved to purchase ideal sites for future space elevators, essentially space age squatting. Wow, it's a little bit of a standoff over there, because if you want to build it, you'd ideally need it to be cheaper in the future, but you need help from the US. Terraforming Mars. But the cost of these Mars installations and their continued maintenance is staggering, and their Spartan shells are a far cry from the idyllic colonies pictured by the turn of the century inspirational space tourism posters. All that might be about to change. In a rare interview, TransStar president Alex Yu reveals his vision of a Mars where families in short sleeves can picnic in a grassy field, then pick out the point of light that is Earth after the sun sets. Enabling this vision requires terraforming Mars, the most challenging engineering problem the human race has ever faced. Yu presents an innocuous grey moss to me, an extremophile organism designed specifically for that purpose. Dubbed Takakia Catherine, the simple-looking plant is actually a fantastically efficient organic machine that, given enough centuries, will convert the Martian atmosphere into something that very much resembles our own. Man, they're really just taking over the space race, aren't they? Let's just keep an eye out for that other bot. I think it's still somewhere around here. Yeah. I gotta remember that I can lean. Oh, there's that guy. I need to really run away after I do that. I missed something here. An asteroid fragment? It's a little bit unexpected. I didn't expect to see that or use it. Where does that go? Is that supposed to be pointing to something? Well, it isn't now. Maybe I was supposed to use it when I got in here and I completely missed doing that. No, not you. I don't like the phantoms. They're really strong. Okay, well, I need to repair my suit. Let's do that. And then let's move on to find the phantom. Let's not forget we have the gun. This is locked. There's a turret inside. Okay, I just cannot open it. It doesn't tell me that I need something. Oh no. Random shakes aren't great. Oh, interesting. Let's lock that. Hey, now would probably be a good idea to upgrade the gun, potentially. I've got a couple of weapon upgrade kits. I've got 3 wrenches as well. What do I do with wrenches? Oh, but we get a spare part if we can dismantle this. I should really invest in that. I've got 0 neuromods. Let's see where. I would assume it's somewhere in dismantle. This is leverage. This is suit modification. There's dismantle. It needs 3 neuromods. That's quite a lot. But I think it's important. Alright, that's fine. We'll get to that at a certain point. Download area map. Yes, please. I didn't even know that was an option. Okay, there we go. That's the entire area. So we've got the atrium. This seems to be Calvino's workshop. Yes, that's what the objective is. Let's man, I really want to get rid of some of the stuff that I've got. Unlock security locker. Yep. That's 100% gonna trigger something. Just you wait. There's like a mimic in there. Can I manual override? Yeah. Where is that? Okay, let's not dilly-dally. Ooh, suture packet. Very much required. Oh, I can do that. I can adjust your attitude. Alright. So if we take this position, I really wish I could understand why the dialogue... I cannot hear the dialogue correctly. The mimic did run somewhere in here. So I suggest we set it up here. Alright. Even if you're dead, it'll be over. Alright, now. Scanning target, no alien material detected. Is it me that you're scanning? I can carry that now. I've got leverage 1. Yeah. You got my back. There's a dead person there. What is that noise? I don't know. Oh. Clive Lawrence. I just saw him for like a second. Is that him? Was that the guy who was talking that I could keep hearing? Okay, I'm gonna move the turret over just so it's closer. You're so funny, turret. I assume the problem is gonna be like one thing I deduced the last time was when they expected me to do stuff in the testing labs like mimic, for example. That made me wonder if, you know, do we have mimic abilities? And I also remember there was a note that said something about this, about installing Typhon abilities through the neuromods. And I wonder if that is the case. I'm just walking a little bit haphazardly. Oh, there it is. There it is. Old Sardar Bourbon. What we read in the note. More of that. Nice. We got the employee entrance key card. I'm sure there's a phantom in there, but I don't know where it is. Alright, we can't just stay here forever. We gotta keep moving. Oh god. Okay. I really need to recycle this. I would love a recycling machine. There's a neuromod here. Okay, it's getting to a point where I can't just use one neuromod. I need multiple neuromods to even progress. Alright, you're coming with me. I'm making full use of the auto turret. Come on. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I have some weapons. Ooh. Okay. Nice. Good job, turret. Quick. Don't call me now.
Alana station tech starts here. Lab equipment, special parts requests, prototypes. We should be able to fix your looking glass terminal from Dr. Calvino's workshop.
Am I playing not aggressively enough? Should I be playing more aggressively? Look, my counterpoint to that is I'm playing on hard mode for the first time. Conrad Birchman. Thank you. Maybe the phantom is upstairs. That's what it's feeling like right now. Yeah, we already read this in our apartment. Man, those were simpler days. I was young, naive. You know, in the Truman Show. Ah, so that's one use for the glue gun is I can... But I don't know where I would... How would I do this? Is it coming from that? Is this just that? Okay. That lets me go into the machine shop. I need to really know where the other phantom is. It's like unnerving me quite a bit. Okay, we're going together. Ooh, there's a maintenance access panel here. I should probably check this out. We're gonna deploy you here. This is a one way. Or can I jump up on this? Randallwood. Another wrench. Oh, that's good. Okay. Man, they just put it out, huh? I think I know where this is. Okay. So this is just another way into this room. Alright. That's good because it kind of clears out one of the routes for me. Alright, we're going. You're my only friend in this world, auto turret. You always have my back. Until I replace you with a different one, I suppose. Oh, the demonstration stage. I assume there was one somewhere here. Transcribe, okay. What's the error? Man, it's gonna bother me.
Dr. Thorstein, where are you? Machine shop. I heard an explosion. Forget that. Grab whatever you can and get to my office. We're evacuating. What? What should I... Neuromods, exotic material. Just hurry. Meet me in my office. Yes, sir. And bring a glue gun.
Well, he did bring the glue gun. Oh. It's changed. Just give me the ammo, thanks. What if the phantom is below? Or what if the phantom's in here? Is there a way here? Oh, is this a safe? Give me that ammo. I think I'll need to go down there, honestly. Yep, he's down there. Hello there, sir. I know you're in here. Yeah, I don't understand any of that. It's a shame that with my memory I also lost all my knowledge. Yep, you found me. Ow. Ow. Alright.
Vital signs critical.
Alright, Clive Lawrence. Oh my god. I nearly died from that, Clive Lawrence. You son of a bee. Oh my god. You poor guy.